Hello, good morning, friends. Today I'm going to explain the chemical properties of ammonia. Let us see what are the chemical properties and how to write the balanced chemical equation for the chemical properties. So, first of properties I have selected, that is oxidation. Oxidation means in ammonia you see in ammonia the oxidation state of nitrogen is -3, and that what oxidation if you are doing here in the form of N2, so its oxidation here is -3 to 0. So -3 to 0, that is increase in oxidation number. So this process is known as what? Oxidation. So that is what we are going to do. So oxidation can be done by of ammonia can be done by the four way: with the excess of air, if you are treating with the excess of air, or if you are heating with the copper oxide, or the any other oxide like that. PbO also is there, copper oxide, or the PbO, that is litharge. And with halogens also we can you know we can oxidize ammonia into nitrogen. With the calcium chloride, calcium CaOCl2, this is nothing but bleaching powder. So again we will be able to get the dinitrogen. This process is known as what? That is the oxidation of ammonia. Now let us move, and one by one let us study that what are these processes. So firstly, when you are having excess oxygen, when you are in the presence of excess oxygen, ammonia can be also oxidized into nitric oxide. So let us see, that is the first number we are solving, that is with excess air. With excess air, with excess of air, so we are having the NH3. And if you are treating with the dioxygen, and this is what? Excess amount. And temperature, little elevated temperature we are taking here in the presence of nickel platinum catalyst, 1100 Kelvin temperature if you are taking, so it will give the nitric oxide plus water. So we can balance this equation with the, here is the 6 4 10, so here 5 oxygen, and ammonia if you see 4 nitrogen, so here we will be able to put the 4 NH3. Now this is the nitric oxide, what is forming? Nitric oxide. In the nitric oxide you see the oxidation number is here is +2, and here is -3. So -3 to +2, this is the example of what? This is example of oxidation. Here why oxidation? Because -3 is increasing to +2. So this is what? Oxidation. So first is what? That is when heating ammonia with excess of oxygen in presence of platinum catalyst at 1100 Kelvin temperature, it will give the nitric oxide. So this is the first example of the oxidation of the ammonia. Now let us move and see the other oxidation reaction of ammonia. Second one is what? With CuO and PbO. With CuO and PbO, how that we can oxidize ammonia? So overheated Cu, you take CuO. If it is the overheated, and if you are taking this overheated CuO and passing the ammonia gas on this, so it will directly convert into what? It will convert into the dinitrogen plus copper plus water. So this is again the example of the oxidation of ammonia, and in this way we can balance this equation. Here is the 2Cu, so at this side also 2CuO, and here is 2NH3, so this 2 is okay, and number of water molecule will be 3H2O. So this is the example. Here you can see that is what is the oxidation number of ammonia, -3 to 0. -3 is here and here is 0. So this is also an example of the oxidation reaction of the ammonia. Now let us move and see the other methods by which we can oxidize the ammonia. The other method is, that is the with halogens. So with halogens like that, chlorine and bromines are there. With chlorine and bromine, it can oxidize into the dinitrogen. So let us see what are these examples. Firstly, you take the chlorine, so two ammonia molecule reacting with the 3Cl2. So what the compound it is giving? It is giving the N2. This is giving N2 plus 6HCl. Now you see other reaction. Suppose you are taking that is the excess of ammonia and excess of chlorine, then what the compound will form? Suppose ammonia is there, this is the equimolar mixture, but when you are taking ammonia in the excess, and that ammonia is, if you are treating with the chlorine, so what compound it is giving? It is giving the dinitrogen again. It is giving the dinitrogen, and along with dinitrogen and along with the ammonium chloride 6NH4Cl. This is the valence chemical equation in which that 8NH3 molecules we are taking. Now suppose if you are taking the excess of chlorine in the same case, so here we are taking the NH3, but here in this case we are taking Cl2, but Cl2 is what? Excess of chlorine. So how many chlorine molecule here if you are taking excess? So here is the 2, it will be lower, here is 3. So it is giving NCl3 plus 3HCl, and this is nitrogen trichloride. This is the explosive. No, this is the explosive. So this way also we can oxidize the ammonia. In this case this is the plus 3 oxidation state. Here is 0, here is 0, but here is what? minus 3, and here is minus 3. So minus 3 to 0 oxidation, minus 3 to 0 oxidation, minus 3 to plus 3, that is highly oxidation. Now the last oxidation reaction if you are going, so we can see that is the, let us see what is the how can we treat the ammonia to the bleaching powder to oxidize the into dinitrogen. So what we are taking, that is C number we are taking. Okay, so 2 mole of ammonia we are taking, and if you are treating with the CaOCl2, this is nothing but bleaching powder. This ammonia, if you are treating with bleaching powder, it will give the calcium chloride CaCl2, plus it will give dinitrogen. This is the dinitrogen, and along with this it will give the water molecule. So this is the example of the oxidation of the ammonia. So we can do the oxidation of ammonia by 4 ways that we already studied. Thank you so much for watching, friends.